Okay, Potter's Drummer here. I just want to give you a very short and bullet-pointed review of Roland's new TD4 KP. And I'm going to concentrate on just answering some of the questions that I just didn't know the answers to before I bought it. I'm going to look at a few things, the pads, the module, and I'm also going to look at the frame. Now, I was looking for something that was going to be compact, light, I could use for practice or I could take away with me if I needed to, and I wasn't sure whether to get this or Roland's HD3. The reason I went for this are that it is just as light and compact as the HD3, but it's got the TD4 module. Now, if you know Roland's TD4 module, this is extremely powerful. It's got 25 kits, 120 sounds, you've got quick record, you've got rhythm coach on board, you can tune, muffle, you can do pretty much anything with it. It's a very basic module, but it's very, very good indeed. So that was that. Now, if you want to listen to the kits that are on the TD4, I would advise you to go onto YouTube, look at Johnny Rab's reviews of the TD4, and listen to the kits on there. What I'm doing at the moment is just giving you a bit of a look at what the actual frame looks like and to answer some of the questions. Let's look at the pads then, because we've talked a bit about the module. Now, as you can see, I have changed the pad for the snare drum. When you get the kit, you get one of these pads, and I'll just give you a bit of a noise test. So, and the kick, it's quite noisy, to be honest. It isn't as quiet as the HD3. So that's just to give you that overview. Now, if you're going to get one, you really need to change the snare pad to a PDX6 or PDX8. It's easy to do. You just change the trigger settings in the module and away you go. If you can't afford a PDX6 or PDX8, use a PD8, good dual zone Roland rubber pad, great for a snare drum. Because the playability that you get on this kit, there is a bit of a compromise on playability. It's not the greatest kit to play on, but if you upgrade the snare drum to a PDX, and you can also plug in a KD9 kick pad. All you need to do is just unplug the KD7, because that's basically what it is that you get with it, and plug it into your KD9. So if you want to use double bass drum and stuff like that, not that I've tried, but that is the only way you're going to do it. So you can use a KD9, you just need to change the settings, and a PDX8 or PDX6 or PD8. So all the pads, these are new pads, they've not been used by any Roland kits before. They've got a kind of, they are rubber with a plastic mounting, and you can see how they fit on there, a bit like the HD3 or HD1. And the pad settings are PDK4 KP, sorry. So Roland has got a specific pad setting in there. I'll just tap it over, I've changed that to a PDX8. PDK4 KP, 4KP, 4KP, same for the kick. The other symbols are all CY5s. So the frame next, it's very sturdy. Now, unless you're going to be playing death metal on it, you should be alright. It does wobble a bit when you're playing on it, but it's not sufficient to worry about. When I was looking at the videos by Roland, I was a bit worried that it might be a bit limp and it might fall over. But it doesn't. It's fine for practice. I'm not sure about playing a gig on this. You know, it is an option or a possibility. You've got MIDI on there, so you can upgrade your sounds if you need to. So the frame, it's quite sturdy, but it's very light. You can pick it up with two hands, not one hand, two hands. Move it around where you want it to go, so it's a great light practice kit. So the pros then for me, it's compact, it's light, it's got a powerful module. You can expand it by using the KD9 and the PDX8s for the snare and the kick.